Time to bring in our insider, Tim Ring, host of the Cardinals pre- and post-game show on the radio.
Insider, I like it.
Yeah,
I like the moniker.
You got it all, Tim. You know that. You've been around the Valley a long time. Tim, when you look at this win, your initial reaction, when you were watching that all unfold, was what?
Well, you know what? The theme of the post-game show that you mentioned, Cam, with the callers calling in, first of all, Cardinal Nation is a proud group tonight. I mean,
The calls were happy?
Yeah, hey, we talked about it. Like, this fan base has been to hell and back the last couple of years. Yeah. Not only a pair of 4-win seasons, but a coach getting fired. Kyler Murray blows his ACL out. Half the fan base thinks Kyler's great. Half of them aren't quite sure if he's any good at all. And to win 4 games already here in 2024, and the way they're winning, I mean, again, the theme on the postgame show was heart, guts, and guile, and that's what this Cardinals team is showing. They're not talented on the defensive end.
Yeah.
They couldn't get Miami off the field on third down today until the final 5 minutes of the game when they needed it most. So the defense wasn't great, but they made the plays when they had to. And the offense, I thought, went toe-to-toe with Tua and that Dolphins offense all day, guys. And they gave the Cardinals the opportunity to win the football game by continuing to cobble together drives every time they had the football. I just thought it was a remarkable win, a testament to Jonathan Gannon and Drew Petzing and Nick Rawlis and that coaching staff, because I thought the Cardinals, it had the look of a Dolphins loss, the entire a loss to the Dolphins the entire day. But the Cardinals ultimately had a chance to make plays to win the game, and they did exactly that.
Yeah. I think maybe the most encouraging thing from the offense was the vertical passing game today. I mean, this is the best chemistry we've seen between Kyler Murray and Marvin Harrison Jr. probably all season, right?
Yeah.
How encouraging was it to see them finally connect on the crossers, the deep shots as well?
Well, it was encouraging because you need it to have sustained success going forward this season. It was great today because it was vital. I mean, Marvin Harrison Jr., guys, we can take a look at the numbers and some of the plays he made today. The diving touchdown catch was fantastic. He had 6 catches for 111 yards. Statistically, Harrison had a better game against the Rams. I thought today was his best football
overall
game
the routes
as a player. He was impactful for 4 quarters of football, and he helped his team at critical times win a football game. Like, the Rams' first quarter was great. It was off the charts, right? Big numbers, touchdowns. But today, I thought, was his best game as a pro. And then Trey McBride, guys, on National Tight End Day, I mean, the 9 catches for 124 yards. I talked about this on the postgame show. He's not as good maybe as Kittle or Kelsey, but he's in that conversation now. I think he's the 3rd best tight end in football. Harrison and McBride combined today, guys, for 235 yards receiving as Kyler throws for over 300 yards for the first time in 2 years. So it takes a village. It took a village today, and the Cardinals' offense really, I thought, was fantastic for 4 quarters.
Before we get to the defense, Kyler Murray, he's got total control of this offense. Like, this is the best we've seen of Kyler in his career.
Yeah, you know what, guys, I mentioned the yardage. Obviously, 307 yards is great. 2 touchdowns is great. But I thought the poise he showed in the pocket, the command of the offense, the escapability. Anthony Weaver, the Miami Dolphins defensive coordinator, clearly had a game plan today, and it was to blitz the great Jalen Ramsey on critical plays. Kyler Murray left Ramsey's jockstrap on the field for multiple plays, and they said, okay, we're not doing that anymore.
Well, back up.
I mean, he was brilliant. He was poised in the pocket. Second half numbers, guys, 18 for 22 for 228 yards. And again, for the second time now in 2 weeks, really the 3rd time in 4 weeks, when the Cardinals needed a drive to win a football game, to put Chad Ryland in position to win it, Kyler made the plays, and James Conner was fantastic as well.
I liked what you said earlier about the defense. They don't have a lot of talent, but it seemed like today they didn't make the back-breaking mistake to, put the offense too far out of reach.
No, outside of the Tyreek Hill play at 30 yards down the sidelines, they didn't give up the big play. Now, if we would have lost this football game today, everybody in Phoenix would be saying they couldn't get off the field on 3rd down. The Dolphins got whatever they wanted, whenever they wanted it. But at the end of the day, credit Nick Rawlis, because he sent the house on a blitz on that 3rd and 9 when they needed 1 stop. Like, the Cardinals defense needed 1 stop with 5 minutes to go in the game, and they finally got it. So you're right. I mean, they don't have a lot of talent. They're banged up. I mean, if you count Darius Robinson, 5 of their top 8 front 7 guys are now out. They haven't played. They're out for the year. Yeah. Roy Lopez out for however long with the ankle. But again, Budda Baker was fantastic. Thompson was fantastic. They combined for 21 tackles today. And Mack Wilson and Kaiser White are good as well. But it's a patchwork defense, man. You're right. I mean, so they're somehow
keep patching, Tim.
Yeah, I don't know if it's sustainable, but I said that after last week, and now the Cardinals sit in first place in the NFC West. Yeah. So what the heck do I know?
All right, Tim, we'll get you out here on this. We've got about 30 seconds left. Back to 500. Yeah. This was the gauntlet of the schedule, and they're 4-4, make it out of it alive. What do you make moving forward now that the schedule lightens up on them?
Yeah, well, obviously nothing's for granted in this league.
Sure.
I mean, if you're playing 50-50 games into the fourth quarter, sometimes the head's coming up tails, and or the coin's coming up tails, sometimes the coin's coming up heads. But you look at what the Cardinals are able to do, guys. Cam, you're exactly right. I think anybody looked at that schedule in the first 8 games, they said, we go 4-4. I think we take that.
Take it.
Take that.
Yep.
It's a little different because of the clunkers against the Commanders and the Packers, which questioned whether or not anything was working around here.
But then you flipped it.
But you flipped it. You win at San Francisco. You beat a good Chargers team. You go down to Miami, and you win down there for the first time in 20 years, albeit you only had 2 opportunities to do that. But still, it's been a while for them to taste victory in Miami. So, hey, listen, the Bears and the Jets coming up, 2 home games. You're in first place in the division. Yeah, the division's got a lot of parity. It's got a lot of mediocrity. But if you can win the division, you have a chance to make the play. You will make the playoffs, and that's all that matters. So, Cardinal fans, again, a lot to be proud of tonight, guys.
See, insider Tim Ring has his thumb on the pulse of the city. Tim, come back for some Suns talk in just a minute.
Happy to. That'd be great.